A great day for the bulls, simply because it's a day of bounce. So 0.68% is not that great by itself, but it comes on the back of a very brutal Wednesday, and which is why this is good. And while banks did not participate, the real story at the mid cap and the small cap end of the market. Mid caps up close to 2%, over 2%, small caps up over 3% in the session today. So very strong move by this set of stocks, which is what helps. And by the way, the index closed almost at the day's high, so it was a trending day of sorts for the small cap end of the market. But bring up the heat map for the Nifty 50, a lot more green, very little red, about 13 odd stocks, or actually 13 stocks, with banks or financials essentially the key losers today, but the gainers, almost all economy-linked names. So the Adani Twins, Hindalco, ONGC, Coal India, and IT, all of them played their part in the uptick today. Bring up the winners and losers list for BSE 500 if we can. And that tells you how the gains were across the board. So if you look at any of the gainers, from an ITI, which was the top gainer on the BSE 500, to maybe some of the smaller names that came in and did really well, I think there were gains to be made across the board at the mid cap and the small cap end of the market, particularly the BSE 500, which had some very strong moves in an IRFC, in NCC, in a Yes Bank, Hindustan Copper. Tata Investment continued to sulk. Some of the real estate names like Prestige continued to sulk. But all in all, it was a pretty good session of trade for the mid cap and the small caps in particular, and you will probably see this momentum last well into tomorrow if the global markets don't play spoil sport. So that's one key factor to watch out for. Remember, it's a very important day of trade tomorrow with a lot of factors coming out, including the FTSE rebalancing, which could bring about some inflows into financials. So it becomes a very potent day of trade. So watch out for that.